In Bible stories, God always have someone on his side who will do his job in spite of. Also, the devil also has his people. Most times it's 100 to 1. One person for God, 100 for the devil. In Trinidad and Tobago, God have Kamala Prasad Bisesa, Barry Padarat, Saddam Hussein, but worst of all is one by the name of Khadija Amin. She is specially anointed and chosen by the devil, Satan, that great dragon, as the Bible put it. She has a special talent for evil. Just take a good look of her, fellows. Ladies and gentlemen, just take a good look of her. And just like in an old series that they call Damien, where the devil has a chosen young man to represent him, Trinidad and Tobago is so unfortunate that we have one chosen specifically by the devil, anointed by him, but a main part of his political party called the United National Congress, where suffering, death, and mayhem exist. First, they destroy CPEP. Then they destroy forestry. Then they went for MILAT, CCC, and every program that is geared towards young people and citizens of Trinidad and Tobago who are on the poor level, who are considered poor. That is the aim of this government. And the biggest crime you can commit in Trinidad and Tobago right now is being African descent and poor. That is enough to land you in prison, because this government is a divide and rule government. When a political party also have or has a religious wing to it, so in other words, to lead the UNC, it seems like you have to be a Hindu, because based on some of the supporters, you have to come from the heartland of the Hindu community, the East Indian community, in order to lead the United National Congress. So that is not just politics, that is also religion. And we know where religion and politics are mixed. You get terroristic type behavior. Genocide tend to happen. Discrimination at its worst. When you think about ISIS, religion as well as political aim, just think about all major terrorists. They always have a political goal with a religious fever or a religious backing them. So it's no surprise what we are seeing in Trinidad and Tobago. But Khadija Amin is probably one of the most evil persons that have walked the earth, especially in Trinidad and Tobago. She seemed to have absolutely no conscience, no heart towards poor people. She seemed to have no heart towards the suffering that she continues to put on the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. What she seems to be very good at is coming up with new ways of creating pain, suffering, as they develop more and more creative ways to destroy citizens they don't like, especially us in the African community. The evidence is clear. Hundreds of millions of dollars for East Indian contractors, nothing for Africa. What we are getting is police running in to our homes for those that have small businesses and are trying to survive these hard times. Police are demanding money from citizens, and if they don't pay, they are being arrested, held in cells, and eventually some are considered gang leaders, gang supporters, and are incarcerated under the state of emergency. That is what is happening. Citizens are being terrorized. So we have to deal with the bandits. We have to deal with crooked police officers. We have to deal with crooked politicians. And everything that can go wrong is going wrong. Our nation continues to decline economically. Many international businesses are packing up and leave our shores. That is not a sign of a prosperous nation. That is a sign of a nation in decline. But when you choose the devil, there are penalties to pay. We are paying the penalty of choosing evil and calling it good. So we now have decisions to make. Are we going to continue choosing this evil, or would we turn away, teach our children and grandchildren when they hear the word UNC, know that it means suffering, know that it means death, know that it means pain, know that it means nothing good for the African community. UNC equals destruction for the African community. That is just how it is.